Okay, peace family. I am really excited. I have been reading the Kabbalion by the Three Initiates. I listened to it first on audio and it really intrigued me. And then I listened to some study notes with someone who had also read it. And then I actually picked the book up, the Kabbalion. So it is really dope. It talks about like the Hermetic principles and Hermetic laws and all these like where philosophy and law kind of sort of, intertwine. And it's really dope. So the first thing I want to discuss because I'm toiling with the ideas, guys, and I mean they make complete sense when you think about them. So the first one that I wanted to actually discuss was the all being mental. When I say the all, that's like all encompassing. Like I used to say the universe, but then I realized the universe is within whatever this is we are in. And I used to say source, and that was fine with me. But when I say the all, that means everything in its entirety, all encompassing, right? So it says that the all is mental. So for some people, they can interpret that as like, God said, let us make one man in our image. So whatever the image was, changing no thing, that was nothing there, into something. So I'm thinking, okay, let's think about that. How do you change nothing into something? Because it can be done. And because of my corny math background, guys, I'm going to incorporate a little bit math, just a little bit, not too much, not going to take us out, okay? So here we go, guys. I just put this on the board just to show, because in math, what we call nothing, we let the number 0 stand for nothing, right? Let me just adjust this real quick. Excuse me 1 second. Let me adjust this. And let's put this over here. Move this table. Did I really? Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So here is my, still can't see it. Let me adjust it just a little bit more. Guess I should have practiced the position. Okay, bam, there we go. Okay, so guys, in math, we let 0 stand for nothing, right? And when I say nothing, that means it's no thing. It's just no thing. So we could say nothing indicating 0 or a lack of an amount or no quantity. But if I also look at it as a vocabulary word in and of itself, nothing can be no thing. So there we have it, guys, nothing, no thing. So then how would I turn no thing into something? How did God turn an idea into this place that we are in now? How does an artist change an image that they have inside to a beautiful piece of work? Well, how do we change no thing to something? Well, guys, here's how we do it. And I already told you it's going to be corny, but guys, I love this example because watch this, guys. Here is no thing, a 0, an absence of thing, no thing. Guys, watch how simple and beautiful this is going to be simultaneously. If I move this, do that, and do that. How beautiful! Infinity, infinite. That means there are a plethora of things that no thing can turn into. And it's really dope, guys, that no thing can turn into something. And that's what that law of mentalism is discussing. How do we turn no thing into something? The only way, or the initial way, or the first way to do that, guys, is mental. For instance, here is a beautiful picture that I picked up, guys. She spoke to me. I thought she was beautiful. I thought the plant was beautiful. Her position, her poise, the earrings, of course. Everything about this is beautiful. Let me just shout out the artist real quick. Her name is Stormy Nesbitt. Okay, this is a picture from Stormy Nesbitt. And it says Stormy Nesbitt is a Phoenix-based artist, illustrator, and graphic designer whose work celebrates the beauty and strength of the Black community in a modern, minimalistic aesthetic. She's a graduate of All-American athlete. She's a graduate and All-American athlete of West Virginia University and received her master's from Arizona State University. She has collaborated with Forever 21, Bumble, Disney, and Adobe, among others, and her work has been featured by Cosmo, Allure, BuzzFeed, and more. So this picture, guys, and here's what the beautiful thing about this picture, besides it just already being beautiful on its own, guys. Before Stormy Nesbitt created this picture, guys, it was no thing. It was absolutely no thing. And the way she turned no thing into something, guys, first started with the imagination. So the idea that the all, that source, whatever this all-encompassing entity is, changed no thing into something, which means everything is mental. The universe is mind. So even the all, even the all-encompassing had to start with an idea or an imagination to create the no thing into something. So there's this idea that, number one, we are all living within the imagination of the all. Like, it's real to us because this is our physical reality that we experience through our senses, right? But what if indeed we were all just created or imagined, or we are still part of the imagination of the all? Because again, in order to turn no thing into something, it first has to be imagined. You first have to visualize it. You have to see it. So whatever Stormy Nesbitt was seeing in her mind, okay, so then once it was created in its intangible form through her imagination, then she got the canvas and the paint and the paintbrushes and whatever else it takes to create this beautiful masterpiece that she has created. But just the very idea that if all things started off as no thing and became something, with just the first step being our imagination, imagine all the things that we can create. So is it true that we can create our ideal life just by imagining it first? Is it true that we can create the optimal situation just by visualizing us actually in that situation? Well, if the all could do it, and we are made in the image and likeness of the all, then whatever the all can do on a smaller scale, we can do. So it's just very interesting just reading this idea about, mentalism and imagination, and how your mind controls your reality, or your mind can formulate things that can become part of your reality, but just by first imagining them as you would like them to be, and then moving forth and carrying it out. Now, Stormy Nesbitt couldn't just say, I have this idea in my head, and then that was enough. And so I think that's what we have to work towards creating it and building it and bringing it forth. But just let's think about that. If we are able to create something out of no thing by first imagining it, imagining our life exactly how it's going to be or how we would like it to be, it's possible, because if we can just tap into that awe, we can tap into that power that we have, that we were given, again on a smaller scale, but still given it. And if the universe is mental and the all is mind, whatever we can think about, we can bring about. And if we can attach our thoughts to those thoughts of the all, if we can connect ourselves to the, what the all, if we can create and imagine and then bring forth into things that's like a picture, guys, what else could we do and bring forth with that? So that was very intriguing to me. So I'm toiling with the whole idea, like, if that indeed is true, which makes sense to me, let's all write the way we want our life to be. Let's all write our own story. Let's all first imagine, because a lot of us, I know me, I see something in my head, and I'm working on it, but I see it in my head. And I know at this point it's visually no thing, and to turn it into something, again, we looked at that whole infinity thing. So whatever no thing is, whatever we cannot see on the tangible plane, but we have visualized it in our mind, we are able to bring that forth, because again, everything starts with imagination, everything starts in the mind. And with that being said, the all-encompassing also had the ability to change no thing into something by just bringing it forth based upon what it first visualized. So here's to visualizations, here's to creating the life that we want, here's to tapping into the universal principle of the all being mental, and here's to attracting and writing and visualizing our life exactly as we would have it to go, and then bringing that forth. Okay, so I just think that whole idea is amazing. So again, the Kabbalion, written by the three initiates, and I'm saying the all again because I think that's the highest concept of living mind that we could probably conceptualize with our limited ability, with our limited brain function and things like that. So that's what I'm referring to. So y'all, thank you. I'm just really excited to be getting into all these, reading about all these philosophies and principles and all these type of laws. So I will be back more sooner than later. Thank you. Peace.